loves you're here. Welcome. For my very first video, I thought I'd bring you along as I start a brand new journey and adopt me. I recently got hacked and lost my old Roblox account, so I had to make a completely new one. We'll be rebuilding everything from scratch, making trades, growing our inventory, and seeing how far we can go together. Before we could start trading, I had to set up my avatar first. I decided to go for a dark coquette aesthetic, since that's the vibe I wanted for this new account. I think it turned out really cute. Next, I started putting together my profile, and of course, it had to match the theme. I wanted everything to have the same dark coquette vibe, so I spent a little time making it look cute before starting to make progress. Once everything was set up, it was finally time to hatch my starter egg. Since we're beginning from scratch, this was the very first egg on the account, and I was excited to see what we'd get. After doing a few tasks, it was finally time to hatch my starter egg, and we got a dog. It might not be the rarest pet, but every journey has to start somewhere. Then I did some tasks to gain more bucks and buy more eggs. I bought 2 of these cracked eggs because it was the cheapest. Also started doing the new mini game to get some acorns. Then it was time to hatch my first cracked egg, and I ended up getting a poodle. It was honestly so adorable, and I couldn't complain. Also bought this roller skates to get around the map easily. Then it was time for my second cracked egg, and I ended up hatching a donkey. Also bought this grappling hook because it was so cheap, and then hatched another egg and got an ant. Also hatched the starter egg I got, and I ended up with a cat. Then I decided to get my trading license. And I bought another cracked egg to hatch. I ended up getting an orangutan. After that, I went ahead and bought 2 more cracked eggs. I got a mouse for the first one. Shortly after that, I got another ant. Then I bought 2 of the new Oki boxers. A little later, someone came up to me and asked if they could offer for the grappling hook I bought earlier. Since I was trying to build up my inventory, I figured it was worth seeing what they had to offer. They ended up offering a milk choco bunny for it. Since the grappling hook was pretty cheap to begin with, I decided to do it. Then I offered for this person's cat, so I can make a neon and go to trading servers. After that, I decided to offer for this person's 2 cats. They were both full grown. I was definitely overpaying, but I have to make a neon. After a bit of grinding, I finally got all 4 of my cats, 2 full grown. That meant it was finally time to make my very first neon pet on this account. And then I decided to go to the salon and make the cat match me. I ended up getting really attached to this neon cat, so Elle decided I wasn't going to trade her. She felt extra special since she was the first neon I made on this account, so I named her Kiki. Then it was finally time to head over to a trading server. My plan was pretty simple. Bought a bunch of water bottles and hoped I could trade them for some random pets. The very first person I traded was honestly so kind. They gave me an admin abused egg, a pangolin, a Shiba Inu, a Mexican wolf, and another pet that I completely forgot the name of. Not long after that, another really generous person came up and decided to give me a bunch of free pets. I honestly wasn't expecting it at all, and I was so thankful for their kindness. It really meant a lot, especially since I was just starting over from scratch. Then another kind person surprised me by giving me 6 endangered eggs. I honestly couldn't believe it and was so thankful for their generosity. After that, I decided to hatch all of the endangered eggs instead of keeping them. My plan was to trade whatever pets I got from them and hopefully turn them into even better trades as I continued rebuilding my inventory. First egg, I got this black tiger. Next one is this sea lion. Then I got this California condor. After hatching the eggs, I went back to trading. The next person met ended up giving me a robot and an orangutan, which I was really happy about. Every new pet was helping me grow my inventory, and it felt like I was making steady progress. After that, I hatched the last 4 endangered eggs, and my luck was actually amazing. I couldn't believe it when one of them turned out to be a legendary sea turtle. I was so excited because getting a legendary pet this early felt like a huge win and gave my inventory a really nice boost. Next, I decided to hatch the admin abused egg, and I ended up getting an ultra rare pet. Then I bought 2 more of the new boxers. After that, I decided to take a chance and trade 9 random pets for a legendary. Then someone gave me a neon rubber ducky for my water bottles. Then I quickly hatched my starter egg and got a mouse. And then this kind person gave me some random pets. Next, I hatched this cracked egg and got an ant. Then, another really kind person from global chat offered me a legendary diamond mahi-mahi for my random pets. They were even so generous that they told me I could take out some pets from the trade, which I really appreciated. After that, I decided to hatch my retired egg, and I ended up getting a dog, sadly. After that, I finally turned the crocodile that was gifted to me into a neon. While I was in the trading server, I noticed someone in the global chat trading a ride potion, so I decided to offer my 3 legendaries for it. Ride potions are always in high demand, and knew I could probably get even better offers for one later on. Not long after that, another kind person gave me 3 random pets for free. I was honestly so grateful because every little bit helps when you're rebuilding from scratch. Then another incredibly kind person surprised me by giving me a mega rubber ducky and a cat. Everyone's kindness has made this fresh start so much more enjoyable, and I'm really grateful for all the support Evie received. Just like I mentioned earlier, ride potions can get some really good offers. I found someone on AMVGG who was offering a mega blue whale for 1 ride potion, and I decided to take the trade because I definitely can flip this pet. Then I did this trade. I basically profited a fly potion from this. After that, I traded the fly potion for 2 ride potions since they're easier to trade. And then, from AMVG, I traded my 3 ride potions for 2 mega sea turtle. I was so sure that I would profit from this trade. Shortly after that, this person offered me a ride pudding pup for my sea turtle. It was a win for me on AMVGG, and their pet has better demand. After that, I traded my pudding pup for 3 ride potions and 6 crystal eggs. I was really happy with this trade because it felt like a huge profit. I basically got free crystal eggs and a mega sea turtle. Next, I traded the sea turtle for a mega ride dragon. They were a bit over, so I did this trade. After that, I made a questionable trade. I traded my dragon for a fly ride sloth, a ride cheetah, a ride berry cool cube, and a bunch of random ads. Looking back, it probably wasn't the most obvious trade, but in my mind, it made sense. My goal was to turn those pets into more ride potions later on. Luckily, my plan actually worked. I was able to trade those pets for even more ride potions, just like I had hoped. It felt really satisfying because it showed that sometimes taking a risk and thinking a few trades ahead can really pay off. Then I decided to hatch my crystal eggs along the way. For the first egg, I got a Pomeranian, followed by a ginger cat. Then I was able to trade my randoms for a ride potion. Next, I opened my remaining crystal eggs, and I ended up with these cuties. Then I decided to trade for this person's cloned house from TikTok. It was such a cute house. For only a ride potion, I defiantly think I can flip this for something better. Then, I did this trade for 2 mega blue whale and 2 neons. I was planning on flipping them for more potions. After that, I traded for this mega sea turtle because I found someone who would give 3 ride pots for it. And so I traded with this person, and I ended up profiting a ride potion. After that, I hatched this 4 eggs, and I got another legendary. Later on, I tried offering for this person's glider, and they ended up choosing the cheap grappling hook and neon dog. I was so shocked when they accepted, because the glider is worth 5 ride pots. Then here's a small trade for my Oki box. I did this because I want to turn Kiki into a mega. And here I traded my mega whale for more pots. Shortly after that, I traded my fly pot for a mega sea turtle, then this person for their fly pot and pet set. Shortly after, I traded them my mega sea turtle for a burger bear and another pet set. And then I traded the burger bear for a ride potion. After that, the same person from earlier stopped by to check out my house and ended up making me another amazing offer. They traded me 2 neon burger bears, along with 8 regular burger bears, enough to make a mega. I was honestly so excited because I definitely wasn't expecting a trade like that. I thought they were trolling. I was literally in shock when I saw the trade. A mega burger bear is worth around 22 ride potions, and I only gave 1 ride pot for it, which is enough to get a solid mid-tier pet. I honestly couldn't believe my luck, and this ended up being one of the biggest upgrades to my inventory so far. So after that, I absolutely grinded my butt off, aging them up. Wanted to make the mega as soon as possible because I was worried the value might drop over time. It definitely took a while, but I knew it would be worth it in the end. It was so adorable, but unfortunately I couldn't keep because it is definitely gonna drop anytime soon. Finally, I was able to trade it for a ride turtle and 3 pet certificates. They were a little over plus. The burger bear is gonna drop anytime soon, so I was really happy with this trade. And that pretty much wraps up today's video. Loves. Before we end, here's a quick inventory tour of everything we managed to get on this brand new account. Thank you all so much for watching and for coming along on this journey with me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more of my Adopt Me videos, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.